Jump right in. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, and Taylor so get back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. We're here in the Lagdou ruins, and we're gonna see how fast we get out this far. Great! I've stopped messing around by this point. Just gotta keep going at it until everything is dead. Again, I mean, most is already dead already in the first place, but that's just how it is. I know the last four, and it's probably the easiest four to do. But we're getting deep, but we're getting closer and closer. But it is route, so it was the idea that I read this morning was to keep your group all together, especially in the ruins, since that makes dealing with them easier. I hope we disagree with that, but that's just because I know how strong my group is, and it shouldn't be a problem. Let's try. I just hit start and then everything will move like you do in some of these games. My shadow shot's gonna be on us for a while. Oh well. XP is XP. Make sure you don't stop at any of the trap panels there. Alright, one HP is gonna be that. It's gonna be so much. Let's try. Great. I found a divine aura on Sade, so I put that stuff back in the convoy, and then moved it now, so I have access to divine and aura if I need it. But I don't really need aura. I have Vivaldi, which I'll probably use in the next 4. Knowing what the next 4 has, I find it completely justified. Yeah, I think this, if staying on the chat panels, just stay on those chat panels. All monsters just remain on trap panels, I don't have to deal with it. Get rid of you and your shadow shot. So make sure to stop on any of the trap panels, which are obviously trap panels. Home and not gonna stop on them without affliction because they're rogues, and rogues are able to have the ability to disarm traps. I think I went over that already though. There isn't much else to say, just gotta keep pushing. Could start one other game, but then I would then people ask to LP it, and I don't want to LP it, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Because I've had trouble with it right now as it is. I don't need more trouble. Wish I had a soda drink, but I'm all out. At least till tonight we'll have a bunch. I can't be trusted to not make mistakes. Wish the enemies didn't have so much health. God, they should have less health. They should have no health. All of them. I could just blow right through them earlier. Can't do that anymore. It's not an option. I got the axe is attached to a chain where you can throw it, and then you just tighten your arm, and then the chain retracts it. It's great for combat. Great. And he's staying on a trap panel which should disarm it. Yep. Like I said, rogue stable trap panels. I don't know if thieves can. At least in this game. They couldn't. There were rogues out in this game, and believe it or not, thieves and assassins can't disarm traps until this game. I don't know if thieves can in this game or not. I've never actually reached a point where there were traps and still had a thief that could be used to disarm traps. These are pretty fun to use, but these games don't give you very many of them. Just enough, I think. Let's try. This shower shot's still annoying. This is partially why. It deals so much damage. That was a little too close. Go away. Leave him alone. Those monsters might die for the trap. Which would actually be kind of funny. This probably won't fully heal him, but it will heal him a bunch. At least try to crit him. Let's try. Crit always rolls a stupid number. I have no projectile spears in here. Let's try. No, perhaps can't walk on lava tiles. That would be the weirdest thing ever, though. Thank you, AVG. It just pops up after I start recording. Never during, never before, never after, just during. Probably because I come up here, I start recording, and then I it's idle for 10-20 minutes. On Wednesdays, I just leave it running so AVG can do a weekly virus scan, so I don't have to look for viruses in my spare time. That is great. That's just great. I don't think anyone has a ranged weapon on them right now. Except for Rachel, which means I need her to destroy a wall for me. This one up here needs to go away. You go away. Crit. Let's try. You're knocked out, but strength could use some work. Like a lot of work. The strength is on. If the strength is on 20, then they're not as strong as they should be. Right, so use the sword. It doesn't really matter what I use. Crit. Unless that happens, in which case. And now it also does A. Nothing can become S except for one thing. So he's all good without weapons. And under Ross can use one weapon type, which means he's very proficient in that one weapon type. Classes that use one weapon type generally are exceptionally good with that one weapon. I hope they're exceptionally good. If they're bad, then there's no point to it. Just try. Great. I don't think that eye's going to move. That article wall is not going to move. Probably not going to move. If it does move, then I can get rid of it. But otherwise, I can't. I don't have a wombo. Sounds like something I don't have. Great. It's better to stock up on javelins or short spears or whatever enemies tend to not drop. English is hard. It's the hardest language ever. It's even hard for native speakers. Which one? It's probably Hugh Garrick. Guns and Bowser or come this way to take care of this guy, to be perfectly honest. Not sure why I picked them. They were over there, I guess. Up and around. This group can go up and around. The AI does not check for Philly shields. I would assume. Let's try. Because that would just be convenient. Can't have that. Just stay there. Just stay on the chat panel. Just stay on. Just stay on the chat panel. Just make my job easier. Just try. I won't use the XP. So I prefer him kind of wait. Level 14 right now. I'd board him earlier, but I didn't. And that's my own fault. So, yeah, my own fault. We have too much health. Have to crit him to get rid of him on this turn with a million crits. He'll be dead. Well, of course he didn't crit because it's less than 100. Stupid. You roll all the dice you want. You'll never roll the one you need for a crit. Never. Unless you don't need a crit, in which case you always roll it. I'm not too worried. Crit! Not because of crit, because it's 42%. Stupid. This may not end well. It's always decided whether someone dies in this fight, in this chapter, based on your movement. It decides whether the attack will hit or miss. The triangle is completely irrelevant. Okay. I had to move some stuff, or I had to move some units around. It happens. If you see minor mistakes in redoing redoing the last turn. I guess rewind, I can rewind, but I can only rewind so far. And also, I can also rewind sometimes. Sometimes rewind doesn't work. I've already contacted the creator of the emulator, and he says about not working on it anymore for reasons. Didn't say what the reasons were. I honestly kind of don't care. Let's try. Let's try. Game, don't you dare. Sure. I deal with enough dark magic and other video games. I don't need to hear. I don't need to hear from monsters. Technically, Crimson Eye, Shadow Eye, and Shadow Shot are all technically dark magic. Still 43, still 43. Crit's highest on this. I didn't crit. I need to heal friends. He needs to be healed right now. Could rescue him with Ross anyway. Let's just go town. Just with the car, just kill everything. Let's try. Goodbye. Crit. Found a hammer. This is bad. He's two spaces too far. Because of your airframe. Here's hoping AI doesn't me over here. Chris Howard with the sword. Let's try. Crit. Of course, we'll be killing with the crit again. Not 7%. If it hit me, I'd shut off the game because that would have just been dumb. I refuse to die because I hit at 1%. That just doesn't happen. One percent crit I understand because it's happened to me before, but 1% hit, no. I will not buy it. I will not buy that at all. No, I do not want to buy it. The AI is stupid. So that's kind of what we're hoping. That's kind of what we're banking on. It's not a good thing just not to bank on AI. If you're banking on AI, it just doesn't work. Crit might work in some instances. This is not one of those times. It's not one of those times where banking on AI. She's about 1 hit point. I hate this shadow shot. Just try. The only actually unit that won't be able to eat the hit. 43%. Survey says. So good. Of course, there's 2 of them. 42%. Survey says. I'm rewinding again. Okay, I moved it around. Now Ross will probably die, but whatever. Great. Actually, I had Ross attack the eye there, so Franz wouldn't get hit. Great. Just gonna keep taking him out. But I still don't like the article calls with Shadow Shot. That was a jerk move on the developers to give them long range magic that I can't hit them when they're too far away. That just makes me sad. 14% survey says no good. Because I think he's on our trap panel. 42%. So it says no good. We're good. Yeah, he's not standing on the trap panel, but Ross is. I know Ross is. Let's try. Doji was staying on the trap panel. So is that guy, apparently. Where was I? Right. Great. Yo, Ross. Which is like Purge or Bolting, but I don't have either of those, so this game won't give me them to me. Got the hammer again. Most damage with the axe. Great! That was perfect. That's great. I love it. I probably should use an elixir instead of doing what I did. So who is an elixir? You do. Or sped up. Probably, it might desync. Maybe. I kinda don't care at this point. How much damage did you do into him, actually? 0. 2. 2. 0. Great. Clearly, the most powerful unit of all. I mean, the enemy's a rogue. Great. He's not known for dishing out damage. He's known for disabling traps, stealing stuff from anything that moves, and being worse than a rambunctious teenager, which I have not had to deal with at all yet. So that's good. Let's try. I'm gonna deal with it directly. Great. Great. 30%. Let's try. To go around, but I plan on going through. You need to disappear. For good. You and your shadow shot. Let's try. If I recall, the bottom floor shouldn't have any arsenal call. I think it only has one enemy type. We didn't see in the tower. These got 2 uses left on it. Alright, enemy phase, there's only like 5 of them left. Let's try. Putting comb on a panel, putting a surrounded on a panel surrounded the panel so surrounded by trap panels is actually a very good tactic. 23%. So it says. Good. It's exceptionally useful if your units can't deal a lot of damage to any enemies. Let's try. Because that way it'll weaken them. Kind of like Eddiewood's special chapter back in FP7. To which I recommend still doing with Eddiewood because use Eddiewood. You also with him so that we can get the XP he needs to hit level 20. That's how I did the Hector's special chapter. I had him solo it. Yeah, they don't have to solo it. I mean, you can use 3 units in both of those. Goodbye. Alright, enemy phase. I knew he'd move, so I had the arm equipped. Let's try. We're also probably invaluable on the last 4, which I recorded days to get this game out, so I can put this game back to the box and leave it there for us eternity. Just had to show off one more thing, but I don't know if I want to show that off. Have I shown up the skirmish already? I think I did. Let's try. Great. They just come out of the woodwork. I swear. Move here. That's how I kill him. Never. Stop carrying. Well, I stopped carrying 6 floors ago. This is the 9th floor, right? So please tell me this is the 9th floor. I don't want to be here anymore. That solves the biggest problem with this floor. I don't want to see reinforcements. That's the last thing I want. That's the last thing I want right now. He has a sword reaver. That was the weakest crit in existence. 0. Home, you're kind of useless. I don't know why I keep picking him. I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me. Someone can tell me why I keep picking him. Oh wait, there's more. Don't care if it's flashing. I don't. I'm using an axe. It flashes against units that are forced to use swords that are combat oriented. I would assume. Let's do a 40 total. I want to see crits like that. Perfect. Oh, Sieg went to the Sieg, Linde. Lined. The sword that I had that broke. Have that theme. Map clear. The bottom of the ruins are here, this far. I was right. It's just these three, because I'm toward them. Oh no, those were air and I dropped nothing, but only the boss dropped something. There's more than 5. Or is it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? There's 10 of them. There's I'm also going to bring Rachel, who will give up the man to take Valdi. Next time, this far. To then.